Welcome, Sarah. It's a pleasure having you on our program.
Thank you for having me today.
We always appreciate it when patients take time in their busy lives to come down and share some of their experiences with us. And on that note, I wanted to begin, if I may, Sarah, by asking you if you can please tell us if there was an issue or problem that you were experiencing that made you find Dr. Waggel.
So I experienced anxiety, and it had gotten to the point where I was having about 2 panic attacks or breakdowns a week. And so then I started looking for someone that could help me figure out what exactly was going on and how to manage those symptoms.
Oh my goodness, you know, a lot of folks suffer from anxiety, especially in this region, unfortunately. So how long was that affecting you, Sarah?
I've had problems for the last 10 to 15 years.
Oh, okay.
So it really had gotten worse in the last 6 to 8 months, that it was unmanageable. So that's when I started looking for some help.
So then how did you find Dr. Waggel?
I started looking in this area for somebody that was per se modern, that was closer to my age and was available for lots of different times. You're not just necessarily, you're not in the morning, but I'd be able to make it all day.
Yes, indeed, because due to your occupation, it's not the same schedule constantly. As a result, you needed a doctor.
Somebody who was very flexible.
Yes, that flexibility was very important to you. So then you found Dr. Waggel, and can you please tell us what happened once you arrived here?
We actually had a phone conversation and consultation before I even arrived, just to make sure that we kind of meshed and that she understood what I was going through and that thought there was something that she could help me with, which definitely did, and I appreciated talking to her even before I walked in. It did help let me walk in the door, knowing that there was somebody there that I already felt a little comfortable with.
Yes.
And then after that, Dr. Waggel, we had different meetings where I was taking different evaluations, where we were discussing different things, where she was going back and getting my background so she could get the big picture of what was going on in my life.
Yes, indeed, to find out what the cause was,
yes,
right, of the increased in frequency of the
Absolutely.
Anxiety attacks that you had experienced the previous 6 to 8 months.
Absolutely.
So then what happened after that?
The one thing I liked about coming here with Dr. Waggel is that not only she didn't necessarily just give me medicine, it was more about coming up with other approaches that I could work with in my everyday life, as far as working through social situations, different work situations that were arising. She was helping me come up with manageable techniques to help me get through my day, not just here's a pill and I'll see you in another month. That she was really working on and giving me different assignments and things to work on during the week myself.
So she customized a plan for you after initially going through the process of finding out how best to help you.
Absolutely. And it was very particular that she was listening to, okay, what's something that's going to happen in the next week that you're concerned about, or what do you foresee coming up in the next week that we can work on? And I really appreciated that approach.
Absolutely, that is what allows the flexibility and the adjustment ability to be there based on what you have coming up each week that could either increase or decrease your level of anxiety.
Absolutely.
So how often do you come to Dr. Waggel, Sarah?
Depending on what is going on, I either come once a week or every 2 weeks, just depending on what the situation needs and what arises.
Now, since you've been coming here, how do you feel about the results thus far?
I can definitely say at least 90 to 100% better. And for somebody who is as anxious as I am, that's a big difference. And it has really made a great difference in my life.
Yeah, that's a significant increase.
Significant increase.
So obviously, I take it you're very happy with everything.
Yes, I've definitely enjoyed my time, and I really have appreciated all the help that she's given me.
Now, before we let you go, for all the folks watching, Sarah, is there anything else you'd like to share with our viewers?
I know that it's very difficult. It took me quite a few times of even dialing the phone to go ahead and make an appointment, but I would really like to pass along to anyone else that go ahead and dial the phone. Go ahead and try to get some help. That you'd be amazed that even just a little help would make a big difference.
Well, on that note, we'd like to thank you, Sarah, for joining us, sharing some of your experiences with us, and being a guest on our program. It was our pleasure having you on.